Welcome to Brisbane. It's a beautiful 28-degree day. We've got some scattered clouds, been having some evening showers, have been cooling our nights. Who would live anywhere else? According to an article in The Australian on Christmas Eve Day, a lot of you are making the move north to share in our Queensland lifestyle. Mackenzie Scott reported that the Sunshine State has overtaken Victoria as the favoured destination for interstate migration, a position previously held by Victoria since 2013. CBRE cites a stronger housing market and improving job prospects as key drivers. Deloitte Access Economics predicts Queensland economic growth to be 3.6% over the next 5 years, pipping the 3% predicted for New South Wales and Victoria. Property prices are a big draw card, as well as the major infrastructure projects and private developments like Howards Wharf and Queen's Wharf. Every week we work with families making the move. They tell us that lifestyle, increased family time and mortgage relief are some of their motivations for making the change. So if you are looking to the Sunshine State for your next move, here are my 5 top tips to make sure you don't get burnt when you buy your new family home. Firstly, this is not Sydney. What works there doesn't work here. You will make a lot of compromises and need to change your expectations. You're not going to find formal living areas, not much brick, and lock-up garages aren't as common. Queenslanders have quirky layouts, carports, tin roofs and little rooms called sleep-outs. Unless you're prepared to make compromises, you'll be looking for a long time or a long way out of the city to find a Sydney-style house. Secondly, a low percentage of properties are auctioned. Most are sold by private treaty negotiations. If you treat a private treaty negotiation like a business negotiation, you'll lose most of the time. Seriously, I've had clients who negotiate multi-million-dollar business contracts every week whose minds are blown when they realise that property is all about emotion and meeting motivation. Perhaps the most tricky aspect of a private treaty negotiation is when more than one buyer makes an offer on the property and an agent has a multiple offer situation. Depending on how the agent handles this and how you handle the agent, you could get terribly burnt. Thirdly, the agent represents the seller, not you. Their job is to sell the property to the buyer who has the most amount of money. Their job is to put that deal together and then go and list another property, not to find you a new home. So don't get hot under the collar if they aren't giving you service. That's not their job. Now, 4th tip is that some properties in Brisbane flood. Not entire suburbs, not even entire streets. So be very careful, but don't be ridiculous. We also have a very hilly city. It provides our homes with lovely elevated views and breezes, but it also means our subtropical rain needs to find its way down those hill and overland flow paths. Now, these aren't disclosed on contracts, but they do affect the price you should pay, the ability to extend, and also the livability. Tip number 5 is my top tip. If you take nothing else away, understand this. Caveat emptor is the basis of property law in Queensland. It will turn everything you think you know about buying a home upside down. Look it up. In essence, it is let the buyer beware. What does that mean? There's no seller disclosure regime like New South Wales. The owner only has to tell you if they have a smoke alarm, electrical safety switch, pool safety certificate, and any registered easements. You have to know what questions to ask, where to find the answers, and how things will or won't affect you. As a buyer's agent, our job is to be your eyes and ears, your protector and your feet on the ground. For more information about buying in Brisbane, speak to our team or email us and get ready for a whole new life in Brisbane.